get started tonight with some music by Peter Cetera.
Walking away, we're so good together. Tell me it's forever, 'cause I want you to stay. I'll be damned if I'm living without you, and as long as I live, you will know I just wanna build my world around you. Don't want you to go, don't leave me here with my restless heart. The one you fill with emotion, baby, right from the start. And the hardest part is being alone with my restless heart. Tell me where you want me, anytime, I don't care. Tell me when you need me, baby, when you need me, I will be right there. I'll be damned if I'm living without you, and as long as I live, you will know I don't want to build a wall around you. I don't want you to go, don't leave me here with my restless heart. The one you filled with emotion, baby, right from the start. And the hardest part is being alone with my restless heart. With my restless heart. I'll be damned if I'm living without you, and as long as I live, you will know I just wanna build a world around you. I don't want you to go, don't leave me here with my restless heart. The one you filled with emotion, baby, right from the start. And the hardest part, being alone with my restless heart. Don't leave me here with my restless heart. The one you fill with emotion, baby, right from the start. 'Cause the hardest part is being alone with my restless heart. Don't leave me here with my restless heart. The one you fill with emotion, baby, right from the start. And the hardest part, being alone, is my restless heart. Oh, my restless heart. Oh, the hardest part of being alone is my restless heart. Is my restless heart. All right, thank you.
Happy Sunday, everyone. That was called Restless Heart. That was a hit single for Peter Cetera back in about 1992, I believe. Perhaps 1990. I should really look that up and know of what I speak before I say it. But is that somewhere in that 90 to 92 range? It's on an album that I think was his best ever album called World Falling Down. Let's say hi to some folks here. Kurt Gibson. Hey, do I know one from the Beatles? Yes, I've got one coming up here shortly, Kurt, so thank you very much for the request. I hope you'll like it. Earl, how am I doing? I'm doing great, man. My favorite time of the week, every time. Josiah Burton, how you doing? Thank you very much. I think my voice is mostly recovered now from that nasty cold thingy that I had. Might still clear my throat a little here and there, but I think I mostly have my power and endurance back. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Dawson Rogers, my man, good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. Bill Hasty, nice to have you with us. Alex, how we doing? Happy Sunday right back to you. Ooh, running on ice. Well, I might not be able to do it well, but I'll see if I can give it a try a little bit later for you. That one's a tricky one to sing. A lot of really fast-moving words, but it's a cool tune. I'll do my best. Sounds like Elton? Well, thank you. I always think that's a compliment no matter what, even if I'm not trying to sound like Elton. Christian Lopez, thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate having you with us. Robert, my man. How am I? Wanting to hear Island Girl. Not quite ready to pull that one out for the public, man. And the only reason for that is that my voice has just been compromised and not at full strength for about 4 weeks. So I just haven't really had a chance to drill the vocal and find my comfort zone with it yet. So promise I'll work that in as soon as I feel good about it. Cool piano part, but it's not there yet. Moritz, good to have you with us. Don Shield in Nebraska. Hey, man, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Say hi to your whole family for me. And Jack Wilkinson, you're my home. That's a good one. I'll see if I can squeeze that into the set tonight. And hello from Barcelona. Inara 2004. Barcelona, that's a magical city right there. Okay, folks. I owe this one from last week. I have a couple of songs actually. I'm gonna do an Abba doubleheader here. We've got 2 Abba songs that have been requested a couple of different times, and I wasn't ready to do them. But I polished them up, and I think I've got them to where I can hold my head up in public. We'll see. You should never say things like that before you perform a song that curses it, but that's okay. I'm not superstitious. Let's see if anyone remembers this one. Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong. You're enchained by your own sorrow. In your eyes there is no hope for tomorrow. How I hate to see you like this. There is no deny it. I can see that you're sad and oh so quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. I'm a shoulder you can cry on.
sure of yourself. Now I see you've broken a feather. I hope we can patch it up together. Nikita, you and I know how the heartaches come and they go and the scars they're leaving. You'll be dancing once again and the pain will end. You will have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. So the walls came tumbling down and your love's a blown out candle. All is gone and it seems too hard to handle. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. There is no way you can deny it. I see that you are so sad and oh so quiet. Chiquitita, you and I know how the heartaches come and they go and the scars are leaving. You'll be dancing once again and the pain will end. You will have no time for grieving. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Something like that. Okay, a little Abba by request there. Let's say hi to some more folks here. Earl wants to hear the one. Yeah, I know that one. See if we can do that tonight. Hey there, Noah.
young up-and-coming stud musician. Thanks for joining us out of Florida, I believe. Hey, Benjamin. Steve, I've really enjoyed your music and tutorials through the years. You're the one who really got me on the Billy Joel train, and I can attribute much of my style to you and your videos. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much, Benjamin. Always happy to know somebody out there is watching and even liking it. Thank you. That means a lot to me to hear that. So thank you very much for your comment. This train don't stop there anymore. We'll see. I think I played that last week, so I won't promise it, but I won't not promise it. So, what's up, Steve? Been watching for 6 years. Thanks, Bob. I've been very blessed with lots of people that have watched for a long time. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? Joining us from the Netherlands. Bettina, our beautiful friend from Germany, thank you for joining us. Chiquitita. Sixth stream of asking Steve to play Winners Takes It All. Yes, well, guess what? Again, I'm not saying that I am going to do it well, but I did polish this one up. I said I was going to do an Abba doubleheader, meaning we were going to do 2 in a row. Okay. This one goes out to our, let me make sure I'm reading this right. This one goes out to our friend KJ Mani. When I don't do a song for a while when you've been asking it, it's probably because I don't know it. Like, can't even approach it. So, but I do pay attention and I do try to work them into future streams.
I don't want to talk about things that we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing tall beside the victory. That's his destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, oh, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there, but I was a fool, playing by the rules. The gods may throw the dice, their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain, why should I complain? But tell me, does he kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when he calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. But what can I say? The rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide, the likes of me abide. Spectators of the show, always staying low. The game is on again, a lover or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't want to talk if it makes you feel sad, and I understand you've come to shake my hand, and I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense, no self-confidence. But you see, the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The loser has to fall. The winner takes it all.
So I was just waiting for the Olympics to be on to play that one. Thanks, Daniel. I'll see if I can work that up in the future, Thomas. Right now, I wouldn't do it justice, so I'm not going to try. But thank you. That's an amazing song. Hey, Liam, New York State of Mind. I'll see what I can do about that. I play that one quite a bit, so if we miss it today, I promise it just keep tuning in. It won't go very many streams without hearing it. But if I have time to get to it through all the other less common requests, I absolutely will. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for the request. Greetings from Germany. Thank you. Appreciate it. Very, very late night for you guys in Central and Eastern Europe. Bricks and Pieces, Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. Oh, that's a good one. We may do that tonight. Okie dokie. Hey, gamer. I have played every single one of those. I'm not like fresh and up on Suburban or Tomorrow is Today. Those are ones I'd probably like to refresh my memory on before I try and do them. But might be able to do Don't Ask Me Why tonight. Thank you. Okay. Well, first of all, we had a person ask for some Beatles earlier. The Beatles are on my mind right now because of that awesome docu-series on Hulu with Paul McCartney and Rick Rubin. So I hope that this whets everybody's Beatle palate a little bit. In Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs
Of every head he's had the pleasure to know. All the people that come and go, stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car, and little children laugh at him behind his back. And the banker never wears a Mac in the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. Where beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back Penny Lane there is a fireman with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Woo. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. For a fish and finger pies in summer. Meanwhile back behind the shelter in the middle of a roundabout, a pretty nurse is selling poppies from a tray. And though she feels as if she's in a play, she is anyway. Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. We see the banker sitting waiting for a trim, and then the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies in Penny Lane.
All right, all right. All right, all right. Now, we've gotten several requests out of the way. Let's do some Elton John and Billy Joel here. I'm going to do one of each first that I just wanted to play today, and then we'll get back to taking some requests, all right? So this one is by Elton. This goes back to an album from the tail end of 1970 called The Tumbleweed Connection. And this is just some good old down-home Southern gospel bluesy rock, kind of country influence. It's like everything that my childhood prepared me to play. This is called Country Comfort.
Soon the pines will be falling everywhere. Village children fight each other for a share. Well, the 609 goes roaring past the creek. Deacon Lee prepares his sermon for next week. I saw Grandma yesterday day down at the store. She'd really going fine, 84. But she asked me if sometime I'd fix her barn. Poor old girl, she needs a hand to run that farm. And it's good old country comfort in my bones, just the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Just an old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Down the well, I've got a new machine. Foreman says it cuts men pound by 15. But that ain't natural. Well, old Clay would say he's a horse-drawn man until his dying day. And it's good old country comfort in my bones, the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Just an old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. All right. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Now the gray old goose is flying across the sticks. The hedgehog's done in clay between the bricks. And the rocking chairs are creaking on the porch. Across the valley moves the herdsman with his torch. And it's good old country comfort in my bones, just the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. An old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Yeah. All right, thank you. Hey, it's the Elgort crew. Woo-wee! Joining us from New York. How dare you escape the Nevada heat, Gary? How dare you?
The whole clan, Kathy, Gary, Vivian. You guys have been pretty good to me this last year and a half. Been real special. Thank you very much. Good to have you with us. All right. Time for a little Billy Joel as well. I have not done this one very much. And always been kind of a favorite of mine. I think it's like a really, really cool song. The main thing was never a good enough whistler to do it the way he does it. But I took a cue from the way Elton sings these days, since he lost his high register, and he's adapted the songs to the voice that he has, and he just rocks them still. So I thought, well, if he can do that with his voice, I can do it with my whistling. See if you can spot this song, folks. You know what? For posterity's sake, guys, because if I do this well enough, I'll make it into a YouTube video. I'm going to start that over one more time. Can't stand little mistakes like that. Take two. We all have a face, but we hide away forever. Then we take them out and show ourselves when everyone has gone. Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of the stranger, but we love to try them on. We all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, you've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now, you've been there yourself. Once I used to believe I was such a great romancer. Then I came home to a woman that I could not recognize. When I pressed her for a reason, she refused to even answer. It was then I felt the stranger kick me right between the eyes. And it hurts. Well, we all fall in love,
but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, you've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now. You've been there yourself. You may never understand how the stranger is inspired, but he is not always evil, and he is not always wrong. Though you drown in good intentions, you will never quench the fire. You give in to your desire when the stranger comes along. All right. Hey, Don. Oh, boy. Well, that's a difficult question to ask or to answer because it's like we have levels. I have about 250 that I'm pretty locked in on and can do what I would call like an A- or better performance of about any time. And there's probably another 100, 150 that I could do a C+ or better on at any given time. And then, you know, Lordy, then everything else falls underneath that level somewhere. I can play a snippet or whatever. And most of those I could turn into things that I knew, but you can only store so much information at one time. So it's like I'd need, I can always learn something that somebody wants for a specific occasion, but whether or not I'm going to play it enough to like really internalize it and keep it forever without, you know, that's different. So, but so it's kind of a fluid answer. Difficult to answer that accurately. Okay. Let's go back up here and take a look at some of these requests that y'all have put out there. I'll tell you what, let's do another Beatles song here just for the sake of a little variety because you guys are asking for a lot of Billy and Elton, which of course I don't mind doing, but I don't want to only play Billy and Elton. Just for the few people that come by who that's not their jam. So we're going to do another Beatles tune here by request. I always thought this was kind of a cool tune. See if I can remember how to play it. Whoops. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Darren said to Molly, girl, I like your face. Molly Sizzler said she takes him by the hand. Oh, blah deep, oh, blah dot, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah deep, oh, blah dot, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door. As he gives it to her, she begins to sing, oh blah deep, oh blah dop, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. Oh blah deep, oh blah dop, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace, Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face. In the evening she still sings it with the band. Hey, oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. Oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace, Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does her pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer in a band. Hey, oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. Yes, oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on. Blah, la la, how the life goes on. And if you want some fun, take oh blah dee, blah da. Woo! All right. Hey, Spencer. Do I play anything by America? Yeah, actually I do. I love this band. They had such a great kind of easygoing groove. I just love that era of music, that whole kind of California sound. Where country, rock, blues, and soul all just kind of chilled out at the same coffee house together for a few years. Oh man, it's good stuff. Let me see if I can remember here. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday, and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Well, I keep on thinking about you, sister golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can you see doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Just a golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find. Well, that doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Well, will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Do-wop-wop. Thanks for the request there, Spencer. Awesome, man. Thank you very much. I hope it works out well for you. That one, by the way, is a combination of the basic feel and the syncopated feel. Okay. Okay, here was a request that came in a little earlier. This was a Billy Joel song off of an album in 1973. The album was called Piano Man. And this is the oldest trick in the book. He didn't have enough money to buy an anniversary gift for his wife, so he wrote her a song. But it was a nice song. Anyway, this was up a ways in the comment feed. As a request. I haven't done this one for a while, so this ought to be a pleasure to play. It's called You're My Home. Whoops. Let's try that again. When you look into my eyes, and you see the crazy gypsy in my soul, it always comes as a surprise when I feel my withered roots begin to grow. Well, I never had a place that I could call my very own. That's alright, my love, 'cause you're my home. When you touch my weary head and you tell me everything will be alright, my body for your bed, and my love will keep you warm throughout the night. Well, I'll never be a stranger, and I'll never be alone. Wherever we're together, that's my home. Home can be the Pennsylvania Turnpike, Indiana's early morning dew, high up in the hills of California. Home is just another word for you. Oh. Well, I never had a place that I could call my very own. That's alright, my love, 'cause you're my home. If I travel all my life and I never get to stop and settle down, long as I have you by my side, oh, there's a roof above and good walls all around. You're my castle, you're my cabin, and my instant pleasure dome. I need you in my house, 'cause you're my home. You're my home. Whoa. All right, thank you very much. I see a request for some John Denver here, and I'm going to take the opportunity to do it. Love this song. This is for Chris Caputo. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, the mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning. Now she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place country roads. Take me home down country roads. Take me home down country roads.
Hey, whoa, dude. Settle down. First of all, I don't owe you an explanation, but I will give you one because this is a very rude comment. I spend most of my time during these damn things playing and singing. I can't read every comment. Also, you don't see everybody who's on here because you don't see both Facebook and YouTube. Okay? So I'm sorry if I haven't gotten to your request. All right? But yelling at me is not going to help. Now, I will play Southern Cross for you because I like that song. All right? Now, we try to keep this a place of love and respect. And pretty much everybody in here, except for a few people every once in a while, understand that I'm not trying to slight anybody when I don't get to your request. I either don't know it, or I didn't see it, or maybe I don't feel like I've got the voice for it or something, but I always have a reason. All right? Now let's get back to a nice time, all right? Shall we? All right, here we go.
Gone out of town on a boat, going to southern islands, sailing a reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, and the downhill run to Papa Ete. Off the wind on this heading like the Marquesas. We got 80 feet on the waterline, nicely making away. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. And I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure. And you know it will. And you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, and my dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you with a silver chain. And I have my ship, and all her flags are flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. And I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure. And you know it will. Oh, you know it will. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. Was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being a bestie. Somebody fine will come along, maybe forget about loving you. In the Southern Cross, I saw someone ask about my course. You can find all the information on my course at pianomanaapproach.com. 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 So thank you very much. I also have links to it in the description. So yeah, check it out. I'd love to have you. Man, get the hell out of here. I'm banning your ass. For crying out loud. We're all trying to have fun here, and you're just being a jackass. I'm sorry you feel like I was screwing you over. Asswipe. Unfriend me. We don't need your energy in these live streams. I'm doing this for free. This is all just on tips. I do this for the fun, okay? What a whiner. I'm a pretty nice guy, but that kind of crap really wears old on me. Okay. Well, on that note, speaking of which, I do have digital tip jars. Seems like the appropriate time to ask for some. Although I don't think I'll get any from him. That's okay. But yes, I really do, despite what this sounds like, I very much appreciate that you're all here. I know I don't get to all of your requests. I don't have time to read everybody's comments. I'm busy playing. The bulk of the time that I'm on here playing, I'm playing songs and singing. And if I read every comment, it just slows the pace of the program down. So, and you know what? This is a personal privilege for me. I like playing your requests, but I show up with a few songs that I want to play just for me.
And that's part of the fun of doing this. So, you know, if anyone has a problem with that, and I don't think most of you do, you've all been incredibly gracious, then there's no need for you to tune in. And definitely chewing my ass in front of everybody like that is not going to do you any favors. So, sorry. Now I'm done. I'm done with that. But if any of you are really enjoying yourselves, I do have Venmo and PayPal. You can take any amount. Helps me keep the lights on. Helps me keep doing this. It's not required. It's always appreciated, but it's not required. I'm just happy that you're tuning in and watching and that we're having this nice exchange together. So, okay, so this is one I've been meaning to play for a little while. This is a Billy Joel song from the Stranger album, and it's called Vienna.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What you hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told that you can get what you want, you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Going so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself, you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook, disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? You know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you?
All right, thank you very much. If you're going to be a jerk, then that's exactly what we want. If you're going to be nice and you're going to assume that my intentions are good, then we'd love to have you stay. Those are the rules, period. I'll let you decide. Now, I'm not going to respond to any more of your comments. We're done with this. All right. Carrying on now, here was another request that came earlier today. This is one I know pretty well. I'm not even going to pull up some lyrics for it, which could prove to be a disaster, but I don't think it will be. All right, I don't remember who asked for this, but it was way up the comment feed up toward the beginning.
Saw you dancing out the ocean, running fast along the sand. Spirit born of earth and water, fire flying from your hand. In the instant that you love someone, in the second that the hammer hits, reality runs up your spine, and the pieces finally fit. And all I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed, baby, you're the one. There are caravans to follow, drunken nights and dark hotels, where chances breathe between the silence, where sex and love no longer jail. Oh, for each man in his time is came, until he walks along the beach, in the water, a long lost heart within his reach. And all I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, you're the one. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. Whoa, whoa, you're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, you're the one. All I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the
Hey, sorry, man. I don't know that song. Otherwise, I would do it for you. Sorry, man. Hey, John, welcome aboard. Good to have you anytime you show up. No problem. Thanks, Bettina. I appreciate your words there. Okay. Well, I haven't done this one for a while. We'll see. We'll see how my voice does on the final key change, but this is such a good song, I'm willing to give it a go.
Everybody needs a little time away, I heard her say, from each other. And even lovers need a holiday, far away from each other. Hold me now, it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you, I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day from your body. Wouldn't wanna be swept away, far away from me, one that I love. Hold me now, it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to know. Hold me now, I really want to tell you I'm sorry. I could never let you go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you, and I promise to. Said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you, I promise to.
Okay. This is a request that came in really early. Kind of a tough one. But I think it's fresh enough from when I learned it a few weeks back that I can give it a try. This is by Elton John. It's the title track to his fourth studio album, his fifth album overall. Actually, excuse me, his fifth studio album, his sixth album overall. There was a soundtrack. There was a movie soundtrack to a movie called Friends, and then there was also a live record in there, but this is called Madman Across the Water.
I can see very well. There's a boat on a reef with a broken back. I can see it very well, yeah. There's a joke, and I know it very well. It's one of those that I told you long ago. Take my word, I'm a madman, don't you know? One's a fool and a good part in the play. It's all I would still be here today. It's quite peculiar in a funny sort of way.
Let me say, I did that wrong, guys.
I think it's funny, everything I say. Get a load of him, he's so insane. You better get your coat, dear. It looks like rain. Come again next Thursday afternoon. The endless hope they'll see you soon. But is it in your conscience that you're after? Another glimpse of the madman across the water. I can see very well. There's a boat on the reef with a broken back. I can see it very well, yeah. There's a joke, and I know it very well, yeah. It's one of those that I told you long ago. Take my word, I'm a madman, don't you know? Ground's a long way down, but I need more. Is the nightmare really black, or are the windows painted? come again next week. Can my mind really take it? Come again next Thursday afternoon. The in-laws hope they'll see you very soon. But is it in your conscience that you're after? Another glimpse of the madman across the water.
I know I botched a couple parts of that because I just always forget which lyric goes with which section of the song. But close enough. Hey, Big Ships. I don't actually know that one, I don't think. I know Great Balls of Fire, but I don't really know a whole lot of shaking going on. Let me try, like, you know, just a little touch. Let me put it in the right key.
Come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. Baby, you can't go wrong. We're in Vegas, whole lot of shaking going on. Well, I said, come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. We got a chicken in the barn, oh, that baby, come on. Come on, my baby, got the bull by the horn. So come on over, baby, got the bull by the horn. We ain't shaking, whole lot of shaking going on. Said shake, baby, shake it. 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 Come on over, whole lot of shaking going on.
Best I can do on short notice. Okay. What next? We're actually getting fairly close to the end of this thing. Got a little bit of time left here. I'm trying to remember some of the other requests that came in earlier. How's everybody feeling? All right, just to clear the air. I'm sorry if I misunderstood you, but your comment was pretty caustic. It said, in a very, very pointed way, you think this is a private feed? Then you went on to tell me how many times I've ignored you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, which basically implied that I'm doing it on purpose. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I misunderstood you, but your comment was pretty damn easy to misunderstand, okay? Now, can we please be done with this? Let me see here. Any updates that everyone needs to know about? Well, I will be on the road for 3 weeks, but I'm going to be doing my live streams. I've got a temporary setup I'm going to bring with me to my parents' house. So next week and the week after that, I'll be coming live to you from Lincoln, Nebraska. So I'm excited about that. I'll play a couple of gigs while I'm out there as well, and then I'll be back home, and then I'll be doing more live playing here, and then 2 weeks after I get home from that, I'm going to be in Las Vegas for a weekend visiting a student of mine and who's become a friend, and I'm going to do a live stream from his house. So we'll be doing some on-location live streaming in place of the Nevada Square Garden location, but then we'll be back here, and it should be pretty much normal, easy peasy. So that's what's happening. Harley Joe says, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star" is a request. Well, let's do something special with it, shall we? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world you fly, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder just what you are. Hey, thanks, Big Ships. I don't know if I agree with you, but that's a really nice thing to say. I'm just checking to see what else was up here in the... any mellow songs by Carole King? Well, I got just the one. Thank you all for being my friends.
When you're down in trouble and you need some love and care, nothing's going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten even your darkest night. Call out my name, you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and nothing's going right, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon I'm gonna be knocking outside your door. You just call out my name. You know wherever I am, I'll come calling and running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. Oh, ain't it good to know you got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, desert you, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call. I'll be there, yes I will. I'll be there, yes I will. I will be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. You've got a friend.
Carole King, one of the greats. Hey, hey, joining us from Australia. Ooh, Dancing in the Moonlight. Like, it's not that I've not heard it, but I'm not familiar enough with it to keep the form together. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I'd be happy to do that for you. Okay, guys. I'm going to play a song now, and this will probably be the last song of the set for today. Thanks for joining me. It's good to feel like my voice is basically back to normal. It's been a long haul there. It took about a month before I kind of got it back. Anyway, I'm going to be, as I said, I'm going to be traveling. I'm leaving Tuesday. I have an 11-hour drive, and I'll be in Colorado for a few days, and then I'm going to drive another 9 hours, and I'll be in Nebraska for a couple weeks. And one of the people that I'm going to get to see is an old friend of mine that I met 4 years ago in Colorado, who is back, kind of got a miracle visa. She's from Russia, just a delightful friend that I've been pen pals with for a while, and I've really enjoyed it because Russian culture is very different from American culture, and yet there's so much we have in common. So that's one of my favorite things about my work online is I get to meet people from different parts of the world and learn about what life is like there and what their values are, et cetera, and I'm always amazed at the end of the day how much we're the same even though we're so different. And so there's two songs that I always associate with that. One's by Billy Joel, one's by Elton John. I will play the Elton John one, and if there's time, maybe I'll just finish with the Billy Joel one. But this is called Nikita.
Nikita, is it cold in your little corner of the world? You could roll around the globe, never find a warmer soul to know. Oh, I saw you by the wall, 10 of your 10 soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, human heart a captive in the snow. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given light in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write when you look up through the wire? Nikita, do you count the stars at night? And if there comes a time the guns and gates no longer hold you in, and if you're free to make a choice, look toward the west and find a friend. Oh, Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Oh, Nikita is the other side of any given line of time, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, you'll never know. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in a row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Counting 10 soldiers in a row. Ooh. Nikita, you'll never know.
Okay, guys. I think I'm going to hang it up there. I'll hang it up there for now. Thank you very much for a lovely afternoon. And I will be back next week. As I say, I'll be broadcasting live from my parents' house in Lincoln, Nebraska. That'll be fun. Same time, same bat place, same bat channel, same bat time. In the meantime, remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it all on the field there, gang. All right, take it easy, and I'll see you next week from Nebraska.